Best and worst music.
In video games?
Good, come here.
Or in general?
Majora's Mask. God, I love that soundtrack.
That's exactly right.
DK64.
DK.
What do you got?
Yeah!
That's true. What do you got?
The Mass Effect series.
Oh, Mass Effect. I'm a big fan of Mass Effect, so I can't shit. I understand you. It's so good. I spend way too much
Mass
time on
Effect
the
3 is
project.
my favorite soundtrack.
Evo?
Yeah.
That's really good music.
Infiltration, all those ones.
What do you got, Hunter?
I'm gonna say Dark Cloud.
Dark Cloud?
Alright. So you've explained the best.
I'm gonna get a handful of
What
blank.
about the worst?
Hold on, I have one more best, and this best is gonna give me nothing but blank stares. And I hope there's one person that makes me happy. Artanelico.
Do it.
I watched you play Coca. That crap was good.
Artanelico.
I got one for worst.
Okay, worst.
Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. It is the only game soundtrack where I can say I do not like any of it.
Aiden Chronicles.
Aiden Chronicles.
For a really bad one, like personally, I can play any Pokemon game with the sound on except Diamond
I'll
and
admit
Pearl.
that's a-
They have a terrible soundtrack. I don't know why. It's just-
Okay. So, there's this game. I forgot what it was called.
Is it a game?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
It was on the Game
It's
Boy.
got terrible music.
It was on the Game Boy. So of course 8-bit. I tend to like 8-bit music.
Technically, the Game Boy was less than 8.
I can't remember what game it was. I'll get back to it, but it was awful. It was awful-tacular.
Can I just put in one more for best? Game that came out last year.
What?
Tearaway.
Oh, I heard Tearaway too. That was good too.
It's good soundtrack.
What do you got, Hunter?
For worst, I'm gonna have to say Mario Kart Super Circuit. That music was so bad that I would scream in the car when it would come on.
Leave.
Any Mario?
Calm down. Calm down.
Hold on. I'll back him up on one area. Any Mario Kart that does not have the 64 Rainbow Road theme
Is wrong.
is
It's
wrong.
just wrong. It's wrong.
It's just bad.
Yep. Let's bring back an old favorite. Best and worst Zelda game.
Not around me.
Yeah, we have.
Not around me.
What do you got?
Twilight Princess.
Best is Majora's Mask.
Best. Second best is Majora's
My boy.
Oh, it's
Totally counts.
Okay, how about one you've played?
When I've played.
Have you played the CDI
Have you
version?
played
Worst.
CDI? Who has a CDI?
The worst Zelda game I've played has to be Spirit Tracks, honestly.
Oh,
Spirit Tracks is barely a Zelda game.
I like trains.
Spirit Tracks.
I just need to
Wait, are you gonna say best or worst?
I don't like the Dynasty Warriors.
Thank you.
Personally, thank you.
I'm looking forward to it.
Nintendo tried to pick it up and make it.
That's a contender
It's
for
not,
the
it's a third-party game. Nintendo just like Zelda.
Nintendo is only backing. Nintdo is actually producing.
Okay, song.
What do you got?
I like Wind Waker's.
You like it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Wind Waker needs some respect around here.
Wind Waker is good.
Can't get past the cell shading.
Shut up. That's your problem.
Okay, Wind Waker HD was better than regular. Yes, Wind Waker HD was better than Wind Waker solely because of Swift Sail. Just saying.
Made it a lot more bearable. However, I will
I
say,
just like the calm journey, bro.
Adventure.
I did just
I can relax.
I think it's an option though. It doesn't force you into it.
Yeah. What do you got?
Alright, I got two. So for the worst one, I gotta say that I don't like either one of the Game Boy Zeldas.
Our goal of
Which one?
Seasons and Ages.
No, those are so good though.
For the
That's
best
fine.
ones, I got a cross between Majora's Mask and Wind Waker. That's the two.
Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
No one ever thinks Twilight Princess is the best except for me.
It's the same thing. And then everyone on there, Twilight Princess.
It is so good though.
Twilight Princess actually does have a pretty solid plot for a Zelda game.
Yeah, it's true.
It's also nice
good for this. Anybody that should say that was the best.
Yeah. What do you got?
Well, I'm gonna have to say it's the best Zelda game playable wise, but the worst at being a Zelda game mechanics wise, Majora's Mask. It covers both ends of the spectrum.
Honestly, yes, but it's still my second favorite Zelda game.
Honorable mention for best, the newest one, Link Between Worlds.
Yes.
Oh man, it's
yes.
so good.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, I am like the biggest Zelda nerd ever, and tomorrow you will see me in my Link cosplay. Hopefully, yes, you will.
Go ahead and shamelessly plug yourself.
Yes.
I'm not really.
We're panelists.
Shameless plugs are shameless.
Anyway, does anyone have a topic?
Best and worst Assassin's Creed.
Best and worst Creed?
Worst.
Worst Creed? Hold on.
I like 4.
I'm gonna let you answer first, but I've got a serious answer for this.
Okay.
All right. Both of you. Let's see what you got. Best and
What
worst.
do you guys think? The worst? I would say Liberation.
You didn't like Liberation?
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Liberation, not. It's
PSP
just,
port.
I just don't feel it.
Doesn't feel right.
I mean, they have good characters, the story's cool. I just don't feel that overarching, you're changing the world thing. And it's sad because you got to play as this cool female character, but they didn't make her feel like you were really making the assassin different. That's my opinion. Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna offer perhaps what I still consider the best. There are others that I enjoy the heck out of, but the first one will always be the best to me simply because it didn't have all the bells and whistles, and even though some of the bells and whistles improved the game, with all of the additions,
We have seen
it also created issues where there weren't any. So one was just very raw and playable, which is why I loved it. Worst, because
Vance, but can you swim? Is that a bucket?
You need that finger to swim. That's the weakness.
yeah. If
Not one finger.
you lose this finger, I dare you to take this finger
I'm
off.
gonna make them. I'm gonna make my
Challenge
own mouth.
accepted.
I'm just gonna chop off fingers and throw them in the rivers.
Wait,
Okay, I still have to say my
I
worst.
can fix it.
My worst was
Just
I played Assassin's Creed 3. I thought it was terrible for plenty of reasons, but probably the main reason that I'm biased thinking it was a terrible game is that I got the Wii U port of Assassin's Creed 3.
Hey, talk about a broken game.
Which was basically a already broken game that they're like, oh, we need this for a system that we have no idea what the specs are of the system. Let's just slap on the word compatibility and shove it into the machine.
It feels like they spent more time on making the gamepad work on the
A wolf
actual game.
attacked and killed me in the middle of a cutscene. I was like, hey, what's going on, person? And person's like, oh, not much, Connor. What are you doing today? Oh, well, just being attacked by a wolf. But I'm going to keep talking to you while I'm doing this. Desynchronized.
did that really happen?
That really happened.
I missed it.
That's a contender for best glitch.
My personal favorite, I haven't had a chance to play any, and I've only watched gameplay from others. My personal favorite's Kenway's Creed.
It's all about boats. It's all about boats.
Other boats.
I think worst
Shanties.
It's all about the
Hey,
shanties.
Captain, where do you store your cargo? I store forward.
Hey, I've got a topic of nobody's.
Anyone else gonna say anything? Yes? No? What you got?
Best worst Mario.
Mario?
Galaxy is amazing.
Not even bad.
Galaxy is 1 and 2.
I think the newest, the 3D world is fantastic as well.
I haven't played it yet.
I'm going to make myself sound like a super hipster right now, but freaking love Super Mario RPG.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
Am I the one that only has like
Yeah.
a small little fetish for sunshine?
everything.
I mean, it's not my favorite, but I love it. Please!
I like Super Mario World 3, honestly. I don't even like Mario games that much. I just like Super Mario World 3.
of them all.
Yeah.
It's the longest
Yeah.
game.
It's great.
64.
64.
World's a great one too.
No one can think of a bad.
I also like two.
Mario is missing. There you go. There's the bad. Okay.
Mario game.
Are we allowed to include spin-off games in the Mario umbrella?
Okay.
Like Yoshi's?
Okay, I know I'll get
No, it's that Mario where Mario's the main character.
Okay, so I know I'll get some hymns and songs about this. But
know, that's why
because
it's
it
so good.
broke from the,
You only have 2.
it just didn't fit in with the other ones.
Yeah, Smash Colors.
What do you got?
Paper Mario Sticker Star. It wasn't that great.
It wasn't.
I mean, it would have been good if
you
it
don't like
wasn't
Tetris?
a Mario game.
It's closer. What's closer to it?
Best Mario game?
It's closer.
Wario Land.
Yes, Mario did anything.
Mario Land.
Had to take pills
Yeah.
for all our problems.
Okay, what were you saying? Sorry.
I said the best Mario game is Wario Land.
Wario Land is the best game. I actually played it on Game Boy. It's great.
Wario Land isn't best Mario, it's just best game.
Yes.
Can I get a high five, please?
Yes. I love Wario Land.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Rudy the Clown as a final boss is one of the scariest.
No, plus getting hurt to get superpowers is the best way.
Yes.
Always. What do you got?
Okay, everyone's talking about the best. I want to go the other side of this. I'm going to throw in any Mario game for the Game Boy Advance, just worst. Just absolutely hands down.
Bro.
I did not like Mario and Luigi, like the whole Dreamland thing.
Dude!
No,
They have to restart
How can you not like the Lima Bean enemies? How can you not like
It was good.
All these opinions.
Lightning and Luigi? Come on.
Okay. Alright. New topic?
I got one.
Okay, Johnny had one.
Actually, no.
Oh, wait.
Let Johnny talk. Johnny doesn't open
Johnny
his
doesn't
mouth.
get sucked.
Speak, Johnny.
Speak.
What are you saying?
Best and worst video game glitches. Soul Man glitches.
What do you got? Okay, no. One at a time. What's
And they have to be unique stories,
What
not
do you got?
something you found out.
So the latest
If you do,
Batman.
raise your hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, to clarify, I'm on a
Why
PC,
not?
so I get the regular updates, you know, it's Steam. During the Bane fight, when you're past the prison, he's already taken the Titan,
Yeah.
and your butler calls you up and says, if you don't beat him so fast, he'll kill you in one punch. It's glitched so hard on me, and I'm stuck, I can't complete the game, because Bane punches me through the wall, so I fall through, and then Bane goes into his default pose like this.
T-stance?
And it happens over and over and over again.
That's glorious. Alright.
I got some.
What do you got?
The best glitch is the double jump in Spyro Ripto's Rage, because it lets you go everywhere. And the worst is the Bahamut glitch from Kingdom Hearts, because it's a lie. It's a lie.
A glitch that's not really there?
There are a lot of glitches that are the worst because they're lies.
Okay, so does everyone have any like original stories for glitches?
Well, best glitch. There was one time a friend of mine got mauled during a cutscene.
I wonder.
Sounds familiar.
Wolves!
Devil Joe.
Oh, okay, who's playing Monster Hunter? Who's playing Monster Hunter? Okay, okay, me and my pal here, we were playing Monster Hunter.
It was us two.
We were playing Monster Hunter, we were fighting a Devil Joe.
In the tundra.
In the tundra. Okay, and it's this tiny
Devil
little
Joe looks like this. I'm angry.
Okay, it was in this tiny little cave area. And one of the cave areas,
We have
even
video
your husband
of
has
it,
to crouch
just by the
down
way.
to leave the area. This tiny little hole.
It's online.
So yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? So okay. So we're sitting there fighting this thing, and he looks at me, and I'm like, nah, dodge. He jumps into this crevice and just behind the wall of the cave.
He got
You just
stuck
see his
in
face.
the wall.
You just see his face just crying around the wall, and he's just doing this.
He was
Just trying to
trying-
get out.
I remember.
I actually get a video of it, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
Devil
on
Joe's
our,
confused.
on our Facebook
It
page.
doesn't
More
like just him like
More
this.
Him
And
trying
just
to
this.
dig out.
He's just in a wall.
More
A couple
shameless
seconds
plugs.
later, a couple seconds later, wham! Just leaves out of the wall and pins me in the freaking face. So freaking hilarious.
Another shameless plug. Like us on Facebook, we have that video posted.
Chronic gaming disorder.
It's horrible. What about your sick rolls in Monster Hunter? Rolling. What?
Okay. So, say Monster Hunter game. I'm just
I
sitting
want to
there.
hear more people's glitches stories.
I'm just sitting there. I'm hunting a Volvodon or whatever the Rangu is called now.
Whatever.
But it's just. I come into the area and it's just rolling in the like in between area for like.
He got stuck in the invisible wall in the in-between areas.
For like
So he
5
was just
minutes, I'm
rolling
just
for like
standing
5
there
minutes.
thinking, why did I bring a spear? I should have brought a bow gun. This is so much beat.
Alright.
Okay,
Anyone
so
else? Anyone else?
I actually have you first.
Go for it.
So, half like to the port to 360, for some reason the physics were really messed up on it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And on the first part where you're going through City 17 to get past the checkpoints, you go jump on top of the boxes up on top of like the catwalk. You have to go jump down.
Yeah.
For some reason, every single time for like 3 hours, every time I jumped off that, it would launch me like 300 miles an hour into the ground and kill me. Every single time. And it happened 3 times in the game. Once there, once in Ravenholm, and once more in Nova Prospect.
Man,
it
boxes
just
are
kept
enemies.
throwing me down. It wasn't even a
That's
box. I just
interesting.
fell off the edge and just shot me into the ground.
That's interesting because in the original one on the original Xbox, there was that exact same glitch.
I know. I'd say for best one, at one point I was playing Skyrim and I was up against a Hag Raven, and I do unarmed. I do, no weapons, just punching things. I walk up and Hag Raven fires the fireball that explodes as I'm punching her. And the game glitches out, and basically I have to restart my system, but it auto-saved right there.
Oh.
So I turn my system back on, the Hag Raven is sitting there dead, I collect my items, I walk away, I punch something, and it explodes.
Okay, so a lot of you don't know, but me and my brother, we love us some Mario Kart. We actually have family competitions where a loser buys ice cream. So I actually have 2 glitches, one of where the game cheats and the other is just weird. So, Double Dash. We were in last place in mirror mode because first place happens. We see a blue shell come from behind us. We were in last place. The game cheats.
Hey, trash can! Boom!
And the second one, in Mario Kart 64, in Peach's Castle stage, you know that really big ramp? And then you like fall and bounce a little bit? Okay. I was Bowser, my brother was Yoshi. I landed on top of him, and we drove together.
Who won between you two?
Teamwork. Technically, I did.
Because you were a little bit forward?
Yes, I was a little bit forward. No, it is weird. No, it is weird because our models were technically stuck together. So whenever we tried to do anything different from each other, we got a weird double vision thing with each other. It was the silliest.
Can I say best, even though it's really bad for you? Skyrim again? Giant. Oh, I'm a satellite! To space!
I'll give my, it's technically not a glitch, but it felt like, it was still the game cheating me in the worst way possible. There's an area in the game called Bard's Leap, where you jump off this giant waterfall into a puddle of water down at the bottom, and the water makes you just dandy, and then there's the ghost of a bard, and he's like, you did really good at that. Let me give you a point in talking to people. And it's nice. And I was like, oh, this is a cool jump, so I wanted to show a friend. So I'm like, oh, well, I've already been there. I can fast travel there. So I hit the fast travel button. When you fast travel, it puts your horse wherever you fast travel. Mind you, Bard's Reach is just a little wooden plank diving board. So all of a sudden I'm like, teleport, and my horse is like, this is my spot. And I just fall off the edge, betrayed by my horse, which took up the entire thing, fell to my death, and so immediately I felt the need to restart, do the exact same thing, but start mashing the X button so that I would get on the horse, ride the horse 2 feet forward, and start mashing the button to get off the horse, at which point I ghost rode a horse off of a diving board and made it fall to its death, and felt more vindicated in a video game than I've ever felt.
Any other good glitch stories?
I don't know, this is just a small little Mario Kart story from the Wii, but like going back to the blue shell, I was racing my friend, and he was in first place, and he got a blue shell, and it was like, go for it, like see what happens. I didn't went for it and then turned around and killed him.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to
Okay,
be.
that's what it's supposed to be.
You have paid for your hubris.
But I was quite happy. But I didn't know that you could even get a blue shell or even a bullet.
It's really rare.
Yeah, I think that's
Anybody have a new topic?
Alright, so for those of you just joining us,
oh yes,
this is best and worst stuff. Basically, we choose topics and best and worst of, and we discuss them. Simple as that. Have fun.
Your hand was up. Go ahead.
Best and worst of all the stuff.
What?
No.
Sorry, this is you guys.
We don't even.
I got you outside. It's not that we don't want to, it's just we aren't in it.
We have zero experience.
We're very common, right?
If you guys can do this, go ahead.
Alright.
What do you got?
Best and worst RPG.
RPG?
I love Fire Emblem.
I have to agree.
Oh, I played that game. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, played it on the
You specifically because this isn't about the story, this is about the RPG itself.
I don't like you.
I've already said my favorite story was 3.
Best RPG is Odin Sphere.
Odin Sphere. Just great.
That's just.
I really want to play Princess Crown.
Really good.
Borderlands counts in this, right?
Yeah, Borderlands.
Borderlands is a shooter RPG.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn good.
Shoot an
I was gonna
RPG.
say Pokemon. I'm playing it right now.
Pokemon?
Yes.
Pokemon counts.
Okay.
You know, I'll give that to you.
Okay. Real quick plug for Pokemon. Friend codes, yes.
Friend codes?
Friend codes, yes. We must.
Also, we've got friends. They're called Street Pass Arizona.
Do that.
They're cool.
Do
Check
that.
them out.
Do the street passes.
Okay, so worst
That's how you Street
RPG?
Pass.
Iden Chronicles.
It's not that basic.
The game itself, it's an N64 game. He beat a boss and it blue screened the game. On the N64!
You know what? I'm taking this back to glitches really quick because I thought about my favorite RPG and glitches at the same time, which is Artanelico 2. The second to last boss in Artanelico 2 uses an attack that is too much for the PS2's processor to handle. The boss always uses this on her third turn, which means that you basically have 2 turns to beat this boss, otherwise your game runs your system too hard and crashes it. And it was never fixed. It's just, they were like, this doesn't work, this is too much for the system to handle. Ship it. And so basically the way you fight that boss is you stock up, you use the synthesis system in the game to stock up on an item that does max damage every time you throw it, and instead of using your character's turns to attack and do cool stuff and look pretty, you spam the item button.
Freaking, I just see the boss. You're never going to. And you just see the main character just standing there, giant pile behind him.
I would also like to point out the item you use is super spicy barbecue.
Everyone's wearing chef hats while you're just standing there menacingly.
All right. Anybody want to offer a new topic?
Or we can go back to the RPG thing if no one's finished yet.
Oh, do we have more RPG people first?
Worst RPG. Final Fantasy VIII.
Ah, here it goes. Johnny, shut up.
Briggs it says no.
Touch him. Touch him in his face really hard.
Touch him. Touch him. Touch him. Touch him really hard.
I can't see what's
Can
you see what's going on over there?
He doesn't like time travel love stories.
Why don't you love Sonic 06?
It's basically what Sonic 06 is.
Time travel love stories.
Alright, in the back.
What do you got?
say is I think Final Fantasy X is so overrated.
It's overrated.
Yo, I love the game and I know.
Let's do it in him just to have this conversation.
HD remake trailer. Hilarious.
There's talk in Square about 10-3, by the way.
I know.
Yeah. No.
Square out the next gen.
You want me to die, don't you? You want me to die.
Legitimately was the thing. It's
Why?
Go to Best Buy, right?
Yeah.
Go to Best Buy.
What do you
Watch
got?
their trailer.
The worst RPG is Final Fantasy
It
12.
has
Final Fantasy 12?
PS4.
I
It
did
shows
not like
Tidus
any of
in
it.
the actual trailer for it.
It's
Okay, so
different.
Which was the list?
let me clarify that because that's not being fair. I love the story, I love the characters, I love the world,
Am I assuming battle system?
but I hate playing it.
Battle system. 12.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love everything about it. I do not play that. I hate dying to rats because I can't press a button. All right, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
I'd have to say one of my
my favorites was Con Gets Wi-Fi because it was just so fun.
Oh, I know.
It probably should be hipster though.
It sounds pretty hipster.
Sounds like I don't know. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so bad at the same time.
All right. Can we segue right into? I love this one. Best worst Final Fantasy villains.
So Kefka wins in Sephiroth.
Best is Kefka.
Actually, X-Death.
Best is X-Death.
X-Death's pretty cool.
X-Death is pretty good.
X-Death is just a tree.
I am a berry.
I'm angry because I'm a tree. Destroy the world.
I hate being a tree. Tree suck.
I hate myself in nature.
What do you got?
To be honest, they knocked off Kirby without me.
Yeah, they do kind of.
It doesn't change anything. That's really
It's a more demented.
Kefka was a clown that became a god, and he was bored, and so he let the good guys win.
No.
Yeah, no faith in the good guys. That was his mistake.
No, he was like, I'm bored of being a god. I'm gonna let them kill me now.
I'm going to let you fight me fair.
I'd say I'm a fan of like Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core. I've been chilling those ones. So
Yeah.
the best hero, I gotta say Zack.
It was top. It was best and worst villain.
Oh, it's villain. I thought it was heroes and villain.
It's good.
Zack is a great hero. Then I gotta say
Zack is a
because I love
good.
Sephiroth.
Zack's
Even though he's technically a
You love Mama's boy?
He's just a
Mama's boy!
I have to say though.
I know, he's cool. He's cool.
Until
But he's still a Mama's boy. You can't deny he's a Mama's
No,
boy.
he's lying. He's a liar, but he's still cool.
He can be cool all he wants. He's still a liar.
Worst villain in any Final Fantasy has to be Shenmue. Because they can't do anything right.
Yeah, technically Shinra's cool.
I guess.
How about we broaden this?
Because they're America.
How about we broaden this? Best and worst villain of anything.
Oh,
Oh, you did this.
What do you got?
Garaham from the
Best or worst?
Silver Sword. He talks too much.
Okay, in the first fight with him, where you know this is what you're doing.
I assume he's just afraid of his
Once you figure it out, he's a jerk.
What do you got?
Worst villain, Emperor Pilaf from Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Worst villain.
Does Comstock count?
Did you say Psycho Mantis?
Yes.
We're not going for annoying or difficult. We're going for worst. And Psycho Mantis is.
What do you got?
Psycho Mantis was annoying and difficult.
Worst?
What?
I'm talking about the second one.
I know the worst.
Very end. He wanted love. What villain wants love?
The kinds that are really good, specifically because they make you hate them, and then at the end you realize that they were just really cool all along, and you hate yourself.
What do you got?
This isn't video games, but I think one of the worst villains of all time is Megatron from Transformers because he dies. He dies a lot.
Starscream for best. Starscream for best.
I'm actually getting really tired.
All right. What do you got?
What time is it?
Okay, I have Mini One and another one. Twilight Princess Ganondorf.
It's best or worst?
Let's go 52.
Yeah.
He's pretty high.
Wind Waker's pretty good.
Zant was a disappointment though.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know.
You're second.
It's just like the best and worst of some kind of like video games.
What? Oh, yeah. Better. Yeah. Agreed.
Best villain, in my opinion, no spoilers because we still have some people up here that haven't played it yet. Comstock from
Bioshock
Infinite.
It's a pretty good villain.
That villain.
I'd like to.
No, that storyline though is
Okay.
so messed up. I had to play it like 3 times just to get it. Like, I was like,
I'm playing.
Okay, yourself
Majoring in.
in Ocarina of Time, Dark Link,
Oh my god.
worst villain.
Bro, you don't even know. Hammer.
You win.
I did. I just. Another one for worse. Again, yourself. This time, the whole Revan concept in Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, that. Yeah.
What do you mean I am the bad guy? Dude, I'm the good guy. With a lot of dark side points.
What do you got?
The worst is Jasper Bad Jr. from No More Heroes 2.
Yes! Yeah. He sucks so much! He really does. He's a balloon!
And you don't even get to use the mech prior.
Ready for the final boss?
There's a mech, and you don't even get to use it.
Here's the stupid-looking kid monkey.
I saw a hand back there.
So we can be dramatic and shit.
Oh, there's an ice cream Messiah.
Oh, you're just gonna leave?
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
Oh, go ahead.
I have mixed feelings about Bowser because I feel like he can be really good, but he really sucks in the
He is the best.
Same with Robotnik. I'm not gonna lie, as shit as the game as Sonic Unleashed was, he did stuff in the beginning.
Robotnik
He
is
did a
fastest.
thing.
I gotta say.
What?
We
I
were
got
going to
away
say, but I wish I
though,
had
at
stayed.
least Bowser doesn't have repetitive one-liners.
Dance,
Okay. Okay. Topic after this one thing. Banjo Kazooie run Tilda. Or I don't know. Best and worst.
Best and worst. I think best, honestly, because I love Gruntilda.
You like the rhyming.
Yes, I do.
So best until the second game, where she stops rhyming.
All right. New topic.
New topic. Best and worst waifu.
Don't go there, man.
Priscilla is best.
Mako from Kill la Kill. Priscilla, she's in there.
She's
I've only seen one episode.
Okay, your waifu, as in your favorite anime, video game, whatever girl.
Floodgates of
I'm good. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mako.
I have a
I'm gonna go with Mako.
Who?
Sakura from Naruto.
Worst wife?
Yes.
Yeah, why would anybody like her?
Ryuji is
Final
best.
Fantasy 7, she leaves you hanging.
We need to talk about you.
Hold up though.
Material stealing bitch.
Best waifu? Has anyone seen Toradora? Ryuji.
Ryuji's
Best
best waifu. Ma'am.
That's the guy main character. That's the main
Anna.
character.
Best waifu is Toffee Fong.
Yes.
Shut up, you Ray. What do you got?
Best waifu, Rise Kuchikawa.
Rise?
In the anime, I would
In
say
the anime, yes. In the
yes.
game, I don't think so.
Anime, yes.
Yeah, it's
Best and worst, Yoko from Gurren Lagann.
Yes.
Don't kiss her. Worst. Don't kiss her.
Ben's not here. We can say that.
Just don't kiss her.
Just don't kiss her.
Just don't kiss her.
Okay. Okay, topic. I got best and worst game genre.
No, action adventure. Best.
Best.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of FPSs.
That's fine.
FPSs.
FPS
You don't like FPSs?
That can be
I like
I'm
FPSs.
just not a big fan of first-person games.
I'm not a fan of FPSs.
First-person games make me
But
uncomfortable.
hell games?
It's a free roam.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's true.
Just like sticking to a corner and just kind of like,
What do you got?
So the best for mine is a tie between like strategy games and sim games.
Yes.
But like not like The Sims, but like Kerbal Space Program, EVE Online, that sort of.
I got you.
You know what I miss? Type-prompt games like Monkey Island.
You mean what's completely outdated, but we really
The
want?
Dungeon Man. Where is ye flask?
For the best, I gotta say stealth action like Dishonored, Splinter Cell, those ones. For the worst,
Love me some Metal Gear.
for the worst, hold on, I had it just. Hold on. Trying to think of what it's called. It's like oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like Guitar Hero and stuff. I'm a musician, so I.
Rhythm games.
Rhythm
Rhythm
games.
games. I like rhythm games when it's not the when I just like rhythm games.
I love Taiko.
Drum Master.
Taiko Drum Master's
Worst?
actually
It's the best.
It's
Sports
super
games.
used to have.
It's super good.
Hey, if you want to play worse,
Best genre?
Yeah, that is
So
true.
I'm gonna.
Best genre what?
I gotta say it, it's platformers.
Oh, I love you, good platformer.
Oh, I hate platformers.
Also strategy. I love strategy games.
What?
what they are.
I gotta figure out platformers.
I love strategy and
Still
puzzle.
platformers?
Gave my life away to Civ.
I'm a big fan of JRPGs. I really am.
Yeah.
I love them really hard.
My best and worst fighting games. Good doing, they're awesome.
I love them, but I hate them.
I hate the fan base sometimes on fighting games. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know you're fighting. That's okay.
That's a good segue. Best and worst fan base.
Fan base? Go right to fan base?
Worst fan base, Kingdom Hearts.
Die-hard Sonic fans are
Die-hard Sonic fans are scary.
They're commendable because they're like, I know it's gonna probably
Things will
suck,
get better.
but
Things will get better.
hope.
Things will get better.
But on the same point, you can never please the Sonic thing.
Mega Man fans are great. Mega Man fans are
Represent the Blue Bombers.
Monster Hunter's best fan base.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter's the
Oh,
best
yeah.
fan base.
Yeah.
I'm also,
You know what fan base I like?
nice to
You know what
each
fan base
other.
I like?
There's
The
no
fan base that
hate.
you can go up to and do this.
yeah, Dark Souls. Yeah, Dark Souls.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
Don't praise
Okay.
me.
Also,
like I'm
it's
an
the
exclusive
sun.
Just because they're so rare and they're so fun to geek out with, Fire Emblem.
Yeah, the Fire Emblem Fest is just pretty cool.
I'm gonna say this for it goes in both categories. Is Pokemon. These are Pokemon. They're fun as hell to hang out around.
Sometimes it gets extreme.
You're in the middle.
I gotta say it's kind of both the Half-Life because it's a great game. There's a lot of fun ways to talk about it, but everybody's so busy constantly what's going to be in Half-Life 3 that it's just like anytime they see something, they're all over it. So.
Worst fan base, Black Butler.
Yeah. That's so chock full of fangirls, it kind of actually hurts. It's actually what turned me off.
Male fans are really cool.
I've seen the second season. They have a right to be
I
upset.
tried to read the manga and catch up with it, but
What do you got?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. What do you got?
Worst fan base in general is the One Direction votes.
No.
Not even. Okay. I have a bone to pick with you.
What's the topic?
Do you remember that One
That's the worst
Direction
fan
movie
base.
that came out? I work at a movie theater. I had to do crowd control that night. I had to try to control preteen hormones
It's
for
okay.
8 hours.
Oh my god. Worst fan base ever. Yeah. Poor guy. Hold the world.
And Justin Bieber movie came out.
Worst fan base,
my God.
League of Legends.
Yes!
Yeah, the League of Legends is pretty
That
bad.
fan base is just horrible. Oh man.
Not as bad as Dota 2.
Not as bad as Dota 2.
Dota 2's game is so horrible.
They're so elitist, it hurts.
You were gonna say something?
I don't like the Zelda fan base.
What? What? Okay, we cannot be friends.
I'm gonna ask you why.
Yeah.
Good reason?
They refuse to admit anything is wrong.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That is not true, I don't think.
Listen, I'm pretty sure
You've never
this
had a
guy
discussion
lies
with me.
so much about everything.
I can tell
You have not had a discussion with me.
Christian, you and I can just go on about Zelda.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, next topic?
Next topic, let's go.
Best and worst boss battles.
Boss battles?
I have my favorite boss battle is the final boss battle with Xemnas and Kingdom Hearts.
That's pretty fun.
I don't mind it, and this is kind of weird fun. Both best and worst, the Great Mighty Pooh.
I love the Great Mighty so much. He's my favorite.
Okay. Kind of simultaneously, Majora's Mask. No, the mask. Just because if you don't have Fierce Deity, he's super hard. If you do have Fierce Deity, it's just whatever. It's just Z target, B, dead.
Hey, Mask. Hey, I have milk.
What is damage?
The best boss fight for me was Okami.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I got one. What ends with you, the final boss from that?
That was
I still need the finish.
Okay.
It's such a great boss fight. You use all of your partners together. It's such a great just unification, I guess.
It's really good.
And it just ties everything.
Okay.
Like, that was really hard. Oh, now he's even.
Worst, the Bed of Chaos, Witch of Izalith from Dark Souls. Because that fight is completely
When
luck-based.
the developers apologize for a boss fight, you
Listen,
know it's
the
bad.
developers, the unapologetic developers of one of the hardest games ever, apologized for that boss.
Alright, what do you got?
Is this the best or worst?
That's
Yes,
the worst.
I'm gonna have to say best, and it's Deadpool in Ultimate Alliance 2 because he says time for a boss battle, suckers.
Okay, no. In X-Men Legends 2, if you fight Deadpool while using Deadpool, they have a conversation with each other.
They do.
That's pretty awesome.
I gotta say for the best one, I really enjoy the Metroid Prime and fight from Metroid Prime.
Yes.
Even though it was a pain in the ass.
Yes.
On hard mode, it was so hard to get through all the levels on that.
Yeah, once you know what you're doing, though, it's so
It's easy.
Once
Yeah,
you know
you get
you're
used to
doing
like
it, it's so
rolling and
fun.
dodging and stuff.
Alright, come out, Bambus.
For the worst one though,
One of the worst for me was the Water Colossus and Shadow of the Colossus.
Which water colossus? There were a couple that involved water.
The eel.
Oh, the eel one. The eel one is annoying because you have to wait for it. By far the worst fight in Shadow of Colossus though is hard mode time attack Colossus number 3. Because you literally have to abuse the physics of the game in order to beat that one.
I completely forgot. It's the 9th Colossus that I hate most. The turtle.
Yeah, that's the one I hate.
Oh, the turtle, that one's also annoying because you have to lure it. But the time attack for the 3rd Colossus, I don't know if you've tried that on hard mode. You have to abuse the physics in order to beat that boss. Yeah, you have to catapult. Huh?
What is the third one?
3rd one is the one with the sword on.
Oh, okay.
Who, in the normal fight, you make him break his armor, but you don't have enough time to do that in time attack.
I think it's like the 3rd biggest section.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Yeah.
Not counting the flying.
Yes.
For best, the Dark Knight fight in Twilight Princess. Because it's so fun. It's just a very cinematic fight.
Yeah.
Which fight?
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Does anyone play Dragon's Dogma?
Yeah.
I want to really bad.
Oh,
the final fight against the dragon is awesome. In Dark Arisen, the fight against Daemon is incredible. He's so hard.
Alright. Good.
The worst fan base, best fan base brought this up, but Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. The boss battle with the with that demon prince that comes out of the Chaos Space Marine, where you're just like, I don't have any weapons, and you're falling to your death, and you're just punching him in the face.
What's worse about Space Marine is getting to that point.
Yeah.
Space Marine just, as a 40k fan, Space Marine just lacked anything that...
I wanted more hordes of orcs. I wanted just to be so bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta say, for the worst, actually it's 3 boss fights. The worst one is all 3 of the main campaigns from Resident Evil 6. I hated the boss fights. They looked nice, but I hated fighting them because it was like repeatedly over and over, and I wasn't even sure if I was hurting them like the entire time. So.
Alright, I'm being told how much time do we have?
We actually do have 2 minutes. You messed up on the panel.
Okay.
Schedule. I have a topic.
We have just a couple minutes, and then we gotta start wrapping up. So go ahead.
Best and worst puzzle game. Puzzle game?
Worst?
Like I
Super
consider
puzzle
puzzle game. Bro, I'm considering best.
Best Tetris.
No, best is Catherine.
Best is Catherine.
But does Catherine have the Tetris thing? Or Portal?
Portal. Does Portal have tits you can?
Do they have the Tetris?
Could you move them?
Do either of those have the Tetris theme? No. Point proven.
Worst? Wet tricks.
I'm actually good at that.
Wet tricks.
I'm actually good at
For
one.
some reason, you're actually good at 3 bomb. What? 3 bomb.
What?
Oh
Freaking wet tricks.
Any audience?
Any puzzle game?
Opinions?
Any
Puzzle games?
gamers out there?
What about Racer?
Pokemon Puzzle League?
Resogun.
Beating Gary in 7 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
the best thing you can do.
Hard mode. Beat Gary 7 seconds. Pokemon Puzzle League.
Has anyone played Contrast yet?
Wanna know why? He was walking. He was like,
Contrast
I've heard about
everything
it.
up on one side, and he's like, dropping like he's like, I didn't know what to go. Switch was the best.
Yes?
I think the worst game would be Minesweeper, just because nobody.
The game is a butt.
I can actually do good at
There's
that.
no way.
Yeah, I can play that game.
Minesweeper is just math.
I can play it. I can play it.
Math and a tiny bit of guessing.
You get your graph.
MS Paint is not a game.
It could be.
It's serious business.
MS Paint is hard, bro.
Okay,
MS Paint is hard.
I'll take 2 more. Ghost Trick works.
What about wooden dice?
Puzzle game? You know what I'm gonna end on for my favorite? Ico.
Ico's good.
I know that game.
Action,
Alright.
puzzles.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, we are out of time, guys.
So we can talk.
Sorry that we can't keep going, but
Before you pop up and leave, yeah. Again, we're Chronic Gaming Disorder. You can look us up on Facebook. We generally post stuff, especially him. He'll keep you entertained with cool pictures. We have one more panel today. If you enjoyed this one, hopefully you'll join the next one. It's called Dan Hibiki's Psycho to You Dojo. I'm Dan Hibiki, and I will basically be your sensei in showing you, in teaching you how to become fighters participating in the world's greatest martial art, which will involve me doing hilarious workouts and basically killing myself up front on stage, and you guys laughing at me and my pain. So, if you enjoy other people's pain and showing other people up, then come to that one. It'll be great fun.
And we'd like to thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.